The number one thing in this game, obviously we didn't get off to a great start, but part of it was they made 4 really hard threes, and when two people do that, we didn't respond very well on offense. We didn't get our offense going. They bothered us a little bit with the trap, and we tried to dribble in some tough situations. We finally got our offense going, and got Trevor a couple good looks, and CJ a couple looks, and our defense started to pick up, and we didn't give them any looks. So that's what I'm most proud of. You're down 25-10. It's a big hole. The good news is, though, it's only 10 minutes into the game, and I think we went 17-0 right then. And then we played really well. They threw a luck shot up, but we went down, responded, and scored. I think that's a huge thing. But Villanova's a very good team. They're very physical. They get after you. They've got good veteran leadership, guys that have played a lot of games, and the way we responded, I thought was tremendous. I think our backcourt played. They played well all year. They were really, really tremendous today. Tyler made some drives. When we really were stuck, they were denying this. Whenever they're denying, pressuring that much, there is an area of open lanes there, and he just gets to the basket better than most. But I thought Trevor and Tyler they were the difference today. They were absolutely tremendous today, and this was really, obviously, a very physical, tough game, and I think we started slow. Who knows why? We haven't played a lot, but we just got off to a slow start, and they got off to a great start. He's a great man, and think about it and get ready for Easter. Questions?
Jim, 14 to 16 ended the game from the free throw line. What can you say about how important it was and how the team really came through there?
Well, if they're fouling the right guys, we've got good free throw shooters. Our guards have the ball, and CJ as well. They're good free throw shooters. Jeremy Grant's made some big ones this year. He's very good in those situations. He started out this summer making some when we needed him, and he made them in Hawaii, and he's continued to make those.
Jim,
can you discuss the way Tyler is able to change speed?
Well, he's just clever. He's really good with the ball. He kind of lulls people to sleep like he's not going. And we're getting good movement to create lanes for him, to pressuring Trevor, pressuring, Tyler. One of the reasons I put Trevor back in, Mike was playing good, but they just leave Mike, and it takes away that lane. So when he's in the game, they're going to play him, and it opens up that lane for Tyler to get to the basket. And, I thought he was really tremendous. They're a tremendous pressure defensive team. And we didn't get a lot of assists because we were really they weren't helping, and he was finishing. But that's what he does. He's very good with the basketball.
Jim, it's a game of runs a lot of times, but is there ever a point when it's going to be too much?
Well, you never know what's going to happen in the game. All games are like that. Some are not that long, but that's just the way basketball is. There was no indication that we were going to get going. We really, when it was 25-10, it wasn't like we got 2 traps, defensive plays, we got turnovers on, got transition, got Trevor, Jeremy got Trevor an open 3, he got another 3, I think, in transition, and that kind of got us going. Our defense kind of got us going, but, we just kind of eased into it, and then our defense picked up, and they really didn't get a lot to look at the end of the last 10 minutes of the first half. They didn't get a lot of looks. They should have gotten at 1. They should have had 31 at the break, which is 6 points in the last 10 minutes. Is what they really should have had. It's one thing to bank it, but when you bank a one-hander up and out of bounds, that's really hard to believe.
They wanted to play the second half.
He's been down a little bit. I didn't want to push it. They're so small and quick. 2 big guys isn't going to help against them. That's all it was.
You mentioned that Jeremy had some free throws on the stretch. What did he do to stay effective at the end of the game?
He's made free throws all year against.
decision to bring in Jeremy with 4 fouls 5 minutes ago? Just talk about your faith in
Well, we
him.
wanted to go high-low, and I wanted him to pass it down to Rock, and I knew he'd be good there. If he did foul out, we were okay. Rock and Buddy can play together, so it wasn't a hard decision.
Coach, it seemed like Kalis also really helped you guys out. Can you talk about his impact on the game?
Who?
Buddy.
Well, Buddy's good every game. He does what he does. He's active, tremendous defensive player, and he's been good every year. Every year that we've had him, he's helped us. He helps us win. We did a real good defensive job, particularly on Pinkston. He's hurt us in the past, but we just really did a good job on him inside. Our interior defense was really good. They made some good plays, some steals in there. They made some really good plays. Even the threes that they made in the second half, I thought were pretty hard threes. They weren't easy. Corner threes, challenged. Again, we stepped up big time today. This was the first really adverse situation where we're really down a lot, and nothing phased.
Coach, this wasn't a Big East Conference game, but short half the field. You talked about the intensity.
Well, I think whenever two good teams play, there's going to be intensity. Whether it's Villanova or we played Indiana, there's going to be intensity. These are good teams. Whenever good teams play, there's going to be an intense game. Whatever league you were in or not, it's going to be that kind of game. Villanova's good. They've been good. They'll still be good. They have a lot of those guys back, and we got to go down there next year. It'll be a great test. And these games, you don't need to play 100 of them, but we played enough of these games that are really going to help you. And I think we've got one more non-conference game with Eastern. It's a very difficult team to play against. They play our defense. They're hard to play against, and Rob's done a great job with them. So I think when we get through this non-conference schedule, we'll have been tested probably a little bit more than we have been some years. But nonetheless, we've had a lot of opportunities to show what we need to do and what we have to do and things that we can learn from. Okay, all right, we'll see you. New Year's Eve.